Gonna give it about 5 minutes. How you guys doing? Ready travelers? We're gonna give it a couple minutes to get some subscribers to come on in here, and then we're gonna get started with tonight's Free Fun Friday. Give it a couple more minutes. Listen to some easy jazz listening, you know. Laid back, relax. Free Fun Friday. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, how you guys doing, ready travelers? Welcome to Free Fun Friday. Another week has went by. I was able to post last week. What we talked about embarkation, and how smooth and easily it went. So tonight, we covered well. Before we get into the topics tonight, I'm still experiencing some technical difficulties with my system, so I'm still on my cell phone right now, but eventually we're going to get everything the right way. So just bear with me. Just like I say, it's new, it's fun and exciting, so we're going to make sure we get everything working. All right, so with that being said, we're going to start off with, we talked about embarkation last week, how easy it was, how smooth it was compared to the one time that we actually tried it on Carnival. Carnival was the first one that we went on. Roy was the second cruise that we went on. And it was night and day. Like I said, it could have been the particular time, the particular ship on that particular day that caused Carnival to be so long, so slow versus how easy and efficient that Royal was. So I'm not going to hold that against Carnival. Like I said, Carnival is the fun ship. Royal also is a fun ship, but it is what it is. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to move on to the Free Fun Friday now, which is what we're going to talk about is day one. I was going to do day one and day two, but I wasn't able to get day two uploaded in time. So I was able to get day one uploaded, which was the sail away. So hopefully some of you guys got a chance to watch the sail away video. I finished editing it and had it uploaded. So we're going to discuss the sail away. We're going to also discuss some essentials that you need to bring with you, prior to going on the cruise and while you're out on your cruise. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I was trying to wait for more people to come in, but it's moving a little bit slow, but not a problem. It ain't no big deal. We're live. We're going to have fun. We're going to keep doing what we do, and we're going to grow this thing together as a team. So Come with me. That's right. Come with me. Come with me. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this together. Okay. So with that being said, after we got on board the ship, we kind of like somewhat unpacked. We didn't unpack everything because all the thing we had was our carry on. So we were still waiting on our luggage to get there. So we decided that we were just gonna go down and walk the promenade, and figure out, get our bearings on, where certain items was located, so we wouldn't have to worry about it later on that day. So, like I said, it was very congested. People was moving around, coming in and out, coming in and out. And like I said, pay attention to the video, watch the sail away video, and watch the embarkation video, and it'll get you caught up to speed of what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so within the sail away, we walked the promenade. We went down. We went down to the guest services. That's what it's called. We went to guest services because somebody, I'm not going to mention her name, wanted to make sure that we had enough money on the sell-away card. So that way, when we got out to sea, because you have to be out in international waters before they actually open up the casino. So once we got into international waters, I just wanted to make sure, even though we already had $250 on the sell-away card, I didn't want to be running back and forth, adding money to the card, because somebody, we ain't gonna say nothing, but she has fun. And actually, by her having fun in the casino, we won a free trip. So we'll talk about that at the end as well. So we went down to the guest services. I went ahead and put some more money on the sell-away card, and I'm going to show you what the sell-away card looked like. So this is the sell-away card. It's just like I say, well, when you get to your room, they already have your cards sitting inside the little slot way, so you can go ahead and get inside your room. So this is what the sell-away card looks like. Okay, it looks just like a credit card. It acts just like a credit card. It's just like the card that you use at a hotel. You slide the key in. Same thing in the casino. When you want to start playing some games, you just slide it in, push the buttons, have fun. Obviously, they charging you every time. So you get to put amount like $25, $30, $100. We've seen people putting like $1,000 on there, But yeah, so they was doing that, and it was cool. It was nice, we was having fun, and but at the same time, I was documenting all of this footage for you guys. See, I was still working for you guys. But anyway, so after we left the guest services, we decided to walk around, a little bit. So like I say, watch the video. You see all the stuff that we saw, great staff, we all laughing, taking photos and pictures together, and everybody's mingling, just basically mingling. So it was about time to get up to the sell-away party. Okay, so the sell-away party was real fun. That was like one of the best sell-aways, it was, you're going to see some sell-aways that in comparison to what I posted as well. But like I say, I didn't have that much memory left on my phone versus my laptop either, because I forgot to bring my hard drive. Okay, bad on me. I forgot my hard drive. Okay, so anyway, but so when we went on to the sell-away, people just dancing, jumping around, having a good time, and it was very exciting. They did their thing. Kids running around, people, like some people were still down below getting situated, but the ones that was thinkers, we went on ahead and did what we wanted to do, and then we came back down. So by the time we came back down, our luggage was already inside the no, I'm sorry, they was outside the stateroom. So we just rolled them in, and then we started unpacking. We only unpacked half the stuff because we didn't want to miss all the fun. So we went on back out, man, and we continued having fun. And I was documenting as much as possible because I knew I was going to be cutting and editing later on that day. But it was fun. It was real fun. I encourage you guys, do not miss the sell-away party. Do not miss that sell-away party, because it's like everybody just letting their hair down. You probably had corporate people, vice presidents of banks or whatever. They all was just out there just having a grand old time. It was great. It was fun. It was exciting. I can't even really go into detail because, like I say, I don't want to tell you step by step because if I do that, there's no need for you to go. So I want you to be able to go out there and enjoy and experience it for yourself. So that's why I'm giving you like bits and pieces of the stuff, but I'm going to give you the most important items. Okay, just like I say, I'm going to go behind the curtain. So for the new people, watch the previous videos and you'll understand what going behind the curtain means. Basically, going behind the curtain is, in real brief, I'm going to tell you those little extra nuggets that you need, that Roy's not going to tell you. I mean, you can watch all the videos in the world, but they're just going to give you the basics. I'm going to give you the skinny at that particular time. I'm going to let you know, hey, this is what's going on. This is how it's happening. So you get to see it live and fresh, versus, cut and edited all nice and neat. That's not me. Okay. I'm not a top 10 guy. I'm on the spot. We figure it out at the same time and we enjoy it. See, that's how I get my information out to you guys. Okay. So like I said, so this is your room key. This is your credit card, and it's basically everything. You do not, well, you can't, because once you get it, you got to hold on to it. With going into detail on that, and everything that I'm going to show you guys, you can purchase on Amazon, because that's where we got ours. We got ours off of Amazon. Hey, my man Stanley, how you doing, bro? All right. Hey, guys, this is the guy that got me into what I'm doing today right now, because I didn't know that I was going to be able to do YouTube. I didn't know that I was going to be a travel agent until I took their course. It's Life with Us TV, and it's Lynette and Stanley. Go to their channel, check them out. They give you great information as well. They give you great information. They taught me, so as I learned, of course, I put my little twists and turns on things at the same time, but they give it to you, and it's the best. It's the best. I'm still learning. I'm still growing, and I still, watch them and learn tidbits from them as well. So I want to give a special shout out to Stanley and Lynette with Code Fund Travel, as well as Life with Us TV. Y'all check them out. Very cool people. All right. So back to what I was saying. So this is just like your credit card. So you have to definitely go down to guest services, and always go to guest services. Go to guest services at least. I'm not going to say once a day, because then you'll find yourself spending most of your time at guest services. But at least, like if you're on a 7-day cruise, you should go down and check your invoice to see how much you actually spend, at least the first day, third day, 6th day, or whatever. So that way you won't make sure that you won't overdraw or go over your budget, and then you get that sticker shot later on, because that's how much fun you're going to actually be having. So that's what I was doing. I would go and, periodically I would go double check just to make sure that we haven't overspent, and if we did, I would go ahead and put some more money on it, because y'all remember, if you go back to my previous video, the mathematic formula that I was talking about, how we brought the money on board for that 7-day cruise / excursion. Okay. Also, we had a credit card that was on hold as well. So with that being said, no problem. That's what it's all about. It's one love right here. It's like I said, and they have a class also on YouTube as well. Stanley does, as well as how to become a travel agent. Take that. Let's go behind the curtain. Come here. It's going to cost, okay? But it's well worth the money. I cannot express that enough. It's going to cost, but it's well worth it. Trust me. You will get all your money for they give you everything. So that's it. That's what's up. Hey, I ain't lying. I would never lie to my Reddit travelers. So they know what's up. Go check them guys out, okay? So when you get your card, like I say, all of this stuff that I'm going to show you guys, you can also get off of Amazon as well. This is a lanyard, okay, basically, with the little pouch on it at the same time. So you just stick your card in there, and then you wear it around. I just dropped it. Oh, well. And you wear it around your neck, so then you can't lose it, okay? So it's very important that you keep that with you at all times, because like I said, you're going to need it periodically throughout the entire day. And then when you get back to your room, you just hang it up out the way, where it's at. You go grab it, put it back on, out the door. So you won't get yourself locked out your room either, and then you'll be right back down to guest services getting your new card, okay? So that's how the card system works as well. Okay. So I remember, if you go back, once again, I'm always going to say, go back to the previous videos. So if you go back to the previous videos, you're going to remember what I literally just said during embarkation, if I'm not mistaken, on that video. I was telling you guys about condensing everything that you bring on board the ship. So you don't need that big giant bottle mouthwash. Just bring the little small bottle mouthwash. You don't need the big giant thing of soap. Not soap, lotion, body wash and all that stuff. Just get the little small travel size. You know, you'll be good. Like I said, you're gonna be in and out, take a quick shower, put on your clothes, and you out the door. So you're gonna be having fun. Okay, so I I know I'm jumping all over the place, but there's a reason why. Okay, there's a method to my madness. Okay, I'm jumping all over the place because, like I told you, I'm not going to give you step by step. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Okay, but what I'm going to do is going to give you those tidbits of what you need. Okay, so earlier I was, like I say, I always tune into Life with Us TV, and one of the things I was going to talk about is what you need to bring to get on board the ship. Okay, this right here. You need your passport, okay? Now, the tidbit that I'm going to also remind you guys is that when you can use your birth certificate as well, but if you use your birth certificate, you also got to have a form of ID, basically a driver license, something to verify who you are with that birth certificate also. But the passport is the easiest way to get on board and off the ship. Now, one of the things that a lot of countries I don't even know the word I'm trying to use, but a lot of countries make sure that your passport has to be at least 6 months. You got to have at least 6 months before it expires. That's what it is. You have to have 6 months before it expires before they will let you into their country or let you know. And same thing, you can't really travel without having a current passport. Okay, simple. All right. So moving on with that, like I say, the sail away was great. We ate a lot of food. There's so much food. There's so much. You're not going to go hungry. There's so much food around there on that ship, Freedom of the Seas. So many places to go to, the spas, there's a gym, but who's trying to go to the gym? You know, you're on vacation. You ain't trying to work out. You're trying to have fun. Okay. So, but it is there for the guys that do like to work out. Okay. So another thing that you got to also have for your luggage, got to have these. It's called luggage tags. And like I said, you can get all of this on Amazon, okay? Luggage tag. So and it's self-explanatory. So you will print out your luggage documentation, then you just fold it up nice and neat, slide it inside your luggage tag, hook your luggage tag up to your luggage. So then that way they know who the luggage belongs to and they'll be able to take it to your stateroom. All right. So that happens pre-boarding as soon as you get to the actual pier, and they take care of all of that as well. Okay, so the next item that I wanted to show you guys is, I call them water shoes, but they might have a specific name for them. But these shoes right here, man, actually, guess who I got them from? Same shoes. Okay, so it's for when you go on those excursions. Okay, so when you go on those excursions, you know, you want to have some nice, soft, comfortable shoes so you don't have to worry about, you know, slippage or whatever and getting wet. You don't want to wear your regular tennis shoes because once they get wet, then they, you know, they soggy and everything. But these are specifically designed for the water. So you can get into the ocean, which we did, and, you know, you can walk and it's more sturdy than trying to walk on your bare feet because I got tender feet. Okay, I just got tender feet. So I needed those shoes to walk around and feel comfortable and relaxed. So when we got in the ocean, we have fun, you know, and if they don't hold you down, they don't weigh you down or anything like that. Okay, so what else? What else do I? Oh, I know something's very important. When you get inside your stateroom, they don't have a lot of outlets. Okay, so you have to keep in mind that you have to bring what are cruise standard plugs. Okay, I have one here that works great. You know, you have all of your extra USB plugs. You know, you got your standard outlet plugs as well. And I decided, because I wasn't sure, the European. I'm talking fast. I need to slow down. The European adapter as well, and it's right here. So this is what the European one looks like, and it's simple. I mean, it's the same thing, but the outlet, the plug-in, is totally different. So you just plug it in, and you'll see them throughout the ship as well, and you'll see them inside your stateroom. You know, you plug them in, and it works the same way. Okay. Oh, and if you look at one of my videos, a couple of my videos, you're going to see this little thing that I had hooked onto my belt loop. It's actually a portable solar panel charger. Okay, so I was able to continue documenting, even when my battery was going low. I would just plug it in and the sun keeps it charged, and I was able to keep documenting a lot of footage as well. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, that's pretty much all I have to show you guys. Oh, one last thing before I open it up for questioning. This right here is a waterproof travel bag. You probably can't see it, but it's waterproof. So that way, if that bottle mouthwash or the lotion or something like that happens to bust, it won't get all over your clothes inside your suitcase. It'll stay inside this waterproof compartment. Okay. And another thing that we did was we compartmentalized and condensed everything. So inside this bag, it's no Ready Travelers. Get your mind out the gutter. It's not that, okay? It's Q-tips, okay? It's Q-tips and dental sticks. Because you don't need to bring the whole big giant box. Just put some in a little Ziploc bag, prep it, ready to go. Okay, in and out. Another thing that you're gonna need. Lysol. Yes, they're very clean. They try to clean the ship. They keep the ship clean, but at the same time, you're still gonna need it. Just to spray down, wipe down, just to keep everything sanitized around you while you're there for the how many days that you're gonna be there as well. Okay, so this is the thing that, like I said, people talk about, what you need, the top 10s, and don't forget these things. And that's, like I said before, that's not me. Okay. I give you what I use and what I needed, okay? Now, this is going to be, everybody's going to bust out laughing when you see this, okay? What is that? Somebody tell me what that is. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. It's for those times when you've overindulged, you had a lot to eat, a lot to drink. You can't keep it inside. You got to let it out, okay? So it's poop be gone, all right? So what you do is you spray that in the toilet. That keeps the scent down because it's not a regular bathroom. It's vacuum. I was in the Navy, so I'm accustomed to it. I'm used to it. We had them all the time. Okay, but when we call it civilians are not used to, and okay, so it lingers. All right, it lingers. So when you spray this in the toilet prior to you doing what you got to do, it keeps the smell down because there's no fans, but it's not going to stop you from having fun. But I'm just saying, you need it, okay? You need it. Okay, so here you go. Deodorant. It's not the big one, a little small one. You pop, keep it moving, okay? So you don't need the big giant thing of deodorant. Travel size, okay? Travel size. Hand sanitizer, washy. Yes, you're gonna hear that a lot on Royal Caribbean. Washy. Okay, and they're good. They're good on that, and it helps. But at the same time, I bring mine too. So I wash it, and then I also put the hand sanitizer in as well. Okay, and for us old folks, okay, so this is okay. Behind the curtain, I'm going behind the curtain again. All right, now with that being said, if you're watching my channel from 19 to 30, this does not apply to you, okay? 30 on up, this is going to apply to you guys, okay? So if you want to keep yourself comfortable when you walk, especially on your excursions, even if you're not doing a water excursion, so you don't need the water shoes, you're just going to wear your regular tennis shoes or whatever, I implore you to invest in some of these, okay? You ain't got to buy the $20 ones. Just buy the little $2 one, Dr. Scholl's. Because trust me, if you're walking a lot, you're going to want to take care of your feet because you will get tired out there, especially in Coco Cay. If you're not going out into the water, which is day 2. Day 2 was daytime for Coco Cay, where we went zip lining and everything. And I want to talk about it, but I would prefer for you guys to watch the video. But those air pillows, man, from Dr. Scholl's was a game changer. We was able to keep what did it say? Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. So but it's a game changer. You definitely need it so you can keep walking without your feet hurting, because I ain't gonna mention her name. She was like, man, my feet hurt, man, my feet hurt. I said, did you put your air cushions in? She's like, doggone it, I forgot. So she forgot. No problem, no big deal. So when we got on board the ship, I made sure that she put them in her regular tennis shoes for the next excursion that we went out on, So then she was good to go and comfortable. Okay. So with that being said, like I said, you guys got any questions so far? That's just a basic gist of, like I say, the sell away. Watch the video. You see. I mean, it was just so much fun. People wobble, wobble, shake, shake it, shake it. You know, great times. Okay. So as far as the ship itself, I've posted so many videos inside the skin of the ship that, you know, all of the places that we saw, 70 Night, White Party, what else? Oh, Elegant Night was nice. The Izumi's was nice. Okay. Okay. Steakhouse is steakhouse, Japanese steakhouse. But the performance, they had it down packed. So that was fun to watch them, you know, while they cooking your food. They, you know, had a good time. The Chops Grill, that was the best steak. That was the best steak that we had was Chops Grill. And the seafood cocktail, colossal shrimp cocktail, I think that's what it's called. That was good also. So like I said, we had a great time. We had a great time on the ship and everything. And those are some of the items that I wanted to share with you guys tonight. I know we normally go an hour, but like I say, we're still growing. And like I say, I'm still experiencing some technical difficulties. So I'm still trying to work that out. But y'all say, let's go live. Let's go live. Let's cut those videos. Let's have a great time. Let's have fun. One of the key things that's going to happen is I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. We're going to make mistakes, but we're going to grow together. So we're going to look back on this moment and laugh about it, and we're going to talk about it and critique it too at the same time. So I just wanted to reach out to you guys. Free Fun Friday. Probably next Friday, we're going to talk about, well, I definitely will have the day 2 at Coco Cay up and running because I'm almost finished editing it, and I will have it up day 2. I'll probably have it up maybe by Sunday or Monday. I have it up for you guys to view that. And then we will talk a little bit briefly on day 2, because after day 2, I was able to already post Elegant Night. Like I was saying before, I was also able to post the excursion video. Oh, that's another one, the dolphin excursion video. I'm working on that right now as well. You know, Blue Lagoon dolphin excursion. I'm working on that, and I will get that posted. That was the best time. I've never actually hugged and kissed a dolphin before. That was kind of strange. You know, that dolphin was looking at me like, "Hey, what's your name?" And I was like, "No, bro." But we have fun though at the same time. Okay, so with that being said, like we can talk about well, if you guys got any questions, like I said, just you know, ask away. That'll help me also. And like I said, with Free Fun Friday, it doesn't have to always be just cruise related. I could tell you stories about the time when I was in the military, when I was stationed over here, when we went on an outing here, you know. And one of the things that I always like to do, I always like to get off the beaten path, you know. So that's one of the things. Don't do that. Hold on, let me rephrase that real fast. When you're on your cruise ship, I implore you to take their excursions from the cruise ship, okay? Don't do what I was doing when I was in the Navy, because that's a whole different lifetime. That's a whole different experience, because that cruise ship will leave you if you don't get back in time, if you go off on your own. So I implore you, take the excursions from the ship, because then you're accounted for and they're not going to leave until you're back. Okay. And they know where you're at during that course in time, because you got to check out, and you have your, actually, I still do have those. You have your little excursion tickets. You have your excursion tickets right here where, you know, they let you know, okay, so this is where you got to go. This is where you're going to be at. And then, you know, while you're out there on your excursion, you're having fun, you're enjoying the time, and then they're gonna say, "All right, it's time to go. Get your butt on the bus. It's time to roll back." And then we get back on the bus, head back to the ship. They check you off, scan you, make sure you got your ID and everything, and right back on the ship again. So you're accounted for. So when I talk about the places that I seen while I was in the military, totally different. So don't say, well, I'm gonna do that from Royal Caribbean. You shit, wherever you at, that's where you may be living. So don't do it. Do not do it. Okay. It was a totally different lifestyle back then. I was in my 20s. You know, it is what it is. Okay. So keep that in mind. All right. So like I said, I'm not gonna hold you guys up tonight. Free Fun Friday. We talked a little bit. I showed you some stuff. I stuttered through a lot of it at the same time. I'm still trying to get my bearings. But like I say, it's going to get better. I'm going to get stronger, and we're going to have a great time doing it at the same time as well. So like I say, if you want those top tens of what to and what not to do, go check out Life with Us TV because they're going to give it to you. But come back. Now, hold on now. Come back. Come back right here. And then we're going to break it down and we're going to have fun. And we're going to laugh and talk about it as well. Okay? So with that being said, guys, you know what I'm about to say right now. You know what I'm about to say. And as always, you know the rest. One love.